Hello viewers and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. We are leaving the town of Elfheim and we are going towards the castle in the north to take the crown back, as we were told. So, we'll head up there and reconvene from there. Okay, we are back at the castle. Western Keep. Now, let's go into the room here. Hello, King Person.
Fools! I am the great king of Dark Elves, Astos.
No, you lying son of a bitch.
Thank you ever so much for retrieving the crown. With the crystal eye here, I shall become the true Elf King. You fools have served your purpose. To the underworld you will go.
Oh dear. Seem to have inadvertently brought Astos the crown. Oops. Well, I guess we can now destroy him, I suppose. Let's see. What? He's pretty ugly. Wow. Right. Right. Attack, and I suppose we could maybe try hitting him with some powerful magic. Throw some fire too at him. Reaper. Yikes. Reaper is an instant death attack. That was unfortunate. Do we have anything that can revive someone at this point in the game? No, we do not. We get nothing. Xantos is down, unfortunately. That was not ideal. Fortunately, Zedram does seem to do quite a bit of damage to him. And that is that. So that was not a difficult fight, although he did manage to cast that Reaper spell on Xantos, which we couldn't unfortunately do much about. So Xantos is out for the count at the moment. He's going to miss out on that experience due to being unconscious at the time. And we'll get him back to the town and get him healed up. We have obtained the Crystal Eye. Excellent, well we can get that back to Matoya. Can we sit on the throne? That would be kind of fun. Okay, anyways, enough of that. We have got the Crystal Eye, which we can take back to Matoya. We're going to head back to Elfheim first of all and get our White Mage revived, as he is now lying on the floor. So, we'll reconvene from there. We'll catch you in a minute. Okay, we are back in Elfheim, where we are going to go back to the church.
You again. You wish to revive Xantos, I assume?
Yep.
Donation of 200 gil once again, please.
Guess I don't have a choice.
Oh, the great spirits, bring back this one's life.
Bye. Okay, he's now revived and we can get him healed up in here. And with that, we'll be heading out across the water once again. We'll be going back to Matoya's cave this time. We need to bring her the Crystal Eye and see if she can maybe help us create some sort of remedy for the prince, the Elf Prince's affliction. He has been cursed by Astos to an eternal slumber and has been sleeping for the last 5 years. But now we have defeated Astos, and we need to find a way to lift this curse. So Matoya might know something about that. You have anything else to say yet? Please help our prince. No. Okay, right. We are going to help the prince. But first of all, we need to head back to Matoya's cave. There's Matoya's cave. Hello, Matoya.
Is that my crystal eye? Give it to me. Here, I'll give you the most wondrous potion from my collection.
We've obtained the Jolt tonic. What does that do?
Ah, now I can see everything. Now, get out of here. I have nothing else for you.
Fair enough. We now have a Jolt tonic. Perhaps that is something we can use to jolt the Elf Prince awake. Let's head back to Elfheim. Okay, we are back in the vicinity of Elfheim. We're going to go into the castle. And let's see if we can do anything to help this prince.
Astos' curse has plunged our prince into a deep sleep. Nothing seems to wake him from it.
Well, let's see if we can fix that. Is he still in here?
The Jolt tonic! This will surely awaken the prince. We must try it at once. Your Highness!
Oh, it seemed as if I was caught in a never-ending dream. Am I still dreaming? Or do I see the legendary warriors? It is not a dream. Then the time has come to pass the mystic key to its rightful master, as foretold by legend.
We have obtained the mystic key, finally! We can unlock all those freaking doors now.
I am awake and strong again. My thanks to you, Crystal Warriors.
We cannot thank you enough for your deeds, brave ones. You have brought peace back to Elfheim.
Yay! We love doing good things.
He is awakened at last. Thank you so much. The elves keep the key until the Light Warriors come in need of it. I have heard the most horrifying rumor that the devil in Terra Cavern is causing the earth to rot.
Terra Cavern, you say? That sounds like something we're going to need to investigate. Now, the way he says this, the elves keep the key until the Light Warriors come in need of it. Sounds like this is something they've done before. Interesting. Is this a regular occurrence? Yeah, we've spoken to this guy before. There is, however, out the front, or out of the side of this area, there is a door that was locked with the mystic key. So let us test out our mystic key on the door in this place. I think we need to go up here and around the side of the castle.
This room is locked with the mystic key.
Not anymore, buddy. Okay, what do we have in here? This looks fun. A mithril hammer. Nice. 400 gil, 330 gil, and bronze gloves. Now, the mithril hammer, is that something that Xantos could perhaps make use of? He likes hammers. That will be a better hammer for Xantos. And we also have the leather gloves, which is currently equipped here. We had bronze gloves, so is that an improvement? It's a slight improvement, defensive wise. It does further increase evasion, but that's not going to be a huge issue for Zedram. He barely takes any damage from anything anyway. Yeah, so that will tank him up a little bit more once again. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, we now have the mystic key. That should let us collect up all of the items that we've been missing. If we check the item collection screen here, we have now got 5 out of 5 items from the Elven Castle. We have got all of the items from Matoya's Cave. So, The Western Keep had a room that was locked with the Mystic Key. The Marsh Cave, Castle Cornelia, and the Temple of Chaos as well. So what we shall do is we shall head back to all of these places and collect up the items that we haven't collected yet. So we'll begin with the ones on this continent, I suppose. We'll head up to the keep up to the north, so we'll reconvene from there. I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, we are back at the whatever this place was called, the Western Keep. Here we go. 3 chests await us in this room. This one appears to be guarded. Yikes. Wraiths. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This could be a little problematic. We use Dia 2 and Fire 2. Oh, we're taking a real beating there. That should clear this thing up. They were hitting us pretty hard. Yikes. Did gain a pretty decent amount of gil and stuff for it though. Found a falchion. I'm not entirely sure the pronunciation of that, but we have found it nonetheless. I also want to heal us up a little bit after that little incident there. That's better. I don't know if we're going to get that again in these other chests. Are these going to be defended? Let's save a little memo here first of all, just in case. Because I don't know what's awaiting us here. Yeah, there's another battle. Mummies. Let's just throw D1 at them. That should do a bit of damage. And you can just attack. They're not super strong, that's fine. Well, they do quite a bit of damage to us. They have put Zedram to sleep, unfortunately. It's not ideal. We have defeated them though. Xantos has finally gained a level and caught up with everyone else. A power staff. Interesting. What does that do? Is that something that you will be able to use? I did that. I'm not sure what that did to an attack there. Okay, so we have the option of the dagger, which is a large battle knife. It gives us 10 attack and 23 accuracy. Or the power staff, which gives us 15 attack but relatively low accuracy. We'll go with the power staff, I guess. It does have a stronger attack. I believe everyone else is pretty much optimized as we can be here. Right. Everyone's okay for HP as well. What about this other one? Oh, whoops. It would seem that this is a recurring battle. Every time we go on this square, we're going to fight 4 wraiths. That could potentially be abused a little bit, potentially. These guys do give out a relatively decent amount of gold, however they do beat us up something rotten. We don't really want everyone to die here. Oh. Okay. We should be alright here. I don't think anything will be able to kill us. That's fine. We'll we will continue over here where we'll probably fight something else. Yep. What's it going to be this time? 5 mummies. Well, with that, let's get rid of them quickly. Let's use Dia 2 and Fire 2. These tend to work well against undead. That was very nice. Making that somewhat unnecessary. Should maybe try using only one of these big attacks at a time in future. They seem to quite often nullify themselves. But that is fine. That will give us steel gloves. Interesting. Is that better? Right, so we've currently got 33 defense, 32 evasion. Yeah, so it will increase our defense further. I don't think anyone else can use the bronze gloves by the looks of it, so that is fine. We now should, I believe, have everything in this area. The Western Keep is now 4 out of 4. Excellent. We also have a couple more entries for the beast area here. We did battle Astos. We've not checked it since him, so he was reasonably strong. His main party trick was that Reaper spell, which is a one-hit instant death attack on any party member, which unfortunately Xantos fell foul of. Apart from that, he wasn't particularly tough. The mummies, they are reasonably strong in attack. They can do quite a bit of damage. They've got the usual undead weaknesses, and same kind of deal with wraiths. Reasonably high attack, but similar weaknesses. And that is that. We've got another picture here. We've got the Gygus, who appears to be a giant. Okay, with that though, we are done with the Western Keep. We now, while we're on this continent, we shall head down to the Marsh Cave and collect the items that we did not collect from the rooms at the very bottom of the bottom room. So, once again, we'll reconvene down there. I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, we're back in the Marsh Cave. I'm going to go down to the very bottom here once again and see if we can find out what is in the chests way down there. I'm not going to even bother fighting these things. There we go. This room was previously locked with the Mystic Key. It is now... Oh, here's a bunch of werewolves. Now, we're going to have to be a little bit careful with these guys. Werewolves are capable of inflicting poison. So I think it's probably best to just try and get away from this battle. 6 enemies all attacking us that can all inflict poison on our characters does not sound good. What is this? We've got another encounter. Pisco demons. These guys again. Right, just hit them with everything that we've got, I think, is the best course of action. That's one down. One to go. That should be it. Not too tough, not too tough. Right, we are a little low on HP though, so we're going to have to be careful of that. Silver armlet. What does that do? And who can use it? You can use it. What did it do though? I didn't really pay attention to that there. So it was on his arm. What was he wielding before? Alright, he previously had the chainmail, which it gives him the same amount of defense, but the silver armlet gives him a higher evasion. So I'm going to keep him with the chainmail. Can one of these guys use the silver armlet? Yeah, you can. So that, yeah, we can give that to him. That's probably more beneficial for him as he's less able to take hits. Okay, we have another encounter right in front of the chest. What's it going to be this time? Yikes. 6 anacondas. Oh dear. They don't seem particularly tough, but they did manage to do a bit of damage to Helio there, unfortunately. We don't have any Cure 2s left. Okay, just attack. You can use Cure 1 on Helio, and you can use Fire on everything. So I assume anacondas are obviously a stronger version of the cobras that we came across out in the overworld. Helio is in some serious trouble here. Can we please get that cure spell already? Thank you. Right, that didn't do quite as much as I would have liked it to do. Let's get some curing, some more curing, lots of curing in Helio to try and bring him back up. So he's fallen to quite a low amount of HP. There's not really anything else we can use to attack everyone at once, so we'll just have to... Oh, stop it. Why is everyone going for Helio? Seriously. Yeah, so much for that. Helio is dead. And that was a waste of a cure spell. Right, I'll just get laid into these lot. Well, that was reasonably easy. Took out Helio, unfortunately, so that's not so good. Not ideal whatsoever. Now have a mithril knife. That might even be a better choice for Heldar. What does that look like in comparison to the power staff? The mithril knife doesn't have quite as high an attack, but it does have much higher accuracy. Which might be beneficial, so we'll go with that, I think. Okay, out of here. Next room. Fortunately, if this one is guarded as well, there's nothing in here, so let's not go in there. And scorpions. This is the first time we've encountered scorpions. Not sure what to expect here. I'm not sure if they're going to have a poison attack, or is ice going to work? Ice works quite well, okay. Doesn't seem too tough. They do have a poison attack. Yep, so we'll cure that up once we finish the battle. Fortunately, we are getting a little battle weary here. So you can use that antidote. A little low on HP. We don't have any cure spells left. This could be problematic. We don't have any potions either. So, best bet, I think, is get to the next door, grab whatever happens to be in here, and let's hope. This room has 2 entrances. I'm kind of concerned that means there could be something big in here. What is going to await us? We have an encounter. 3 gargoyles, which we are going to run away from. Hopefully, yep. We have to be very careful here. And we have an encounter in front of the chest, which we're probably not going to be able to escape from. 3 pisco demons. Okay. We're just gonna have to attack them and hope for the freaking best here. That's not good. That's not good at all. We are in very, very much danger of death here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is not good at all. Oh dear, this is a very bad position to be in. We have one character left. Zedram is on his own at this moment in time. Are we going to be able to take out this Pisco Demon in time? This is looking bleak. This is looking very bleak. We still have to get out of here, remember. We don't have any way to heal Zedram at the moment. What's in this chest? Gil. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This could be very problematic. I don't know if we're going to make it out of here alive, so I suppose we better find out. Not what we want. Not what we want. Poison. Oh no. That pretty much means we are dead. We are dead. Okay. Okay, we're back. I went back to the town, revived Helio, and got us a whole bunch of potions and antidotes in case of emergencies. So we should be good this time. Everyone is healed up and ready to take this lot on. This time we just have 2 Pisco Demons, making this even easier. We shouldn't really have any problems here. Although if they keep hitting Heldar, we might have some problems. Oh, don't miss, Zedram. We don't have time for that nonsense. Right, everyone just come on. Get it together, guys. These things hit really hard. Do not miss. Why is everyone missing their targets? Like, seriously. Not helpful. Helio's about to freaking die again here. This is not good. Thank God for that. Phew, I thought Helio was gonna die again. Like, I've literally just went all the way back to the town and revived him. And he's almost dead again. I don't know why they were focusing their fire so much on him, but never mind. Right, we can use... In fact, we can sort our items just to make it a little bit easier to navigate this. And use potions on Helio, 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 and Helio. And we can use one in Heldar as well, which will be fine. Okay, that is that. That, I believe, gives us the last chest in the Marsh Cave. We're 13 out of 13 for this area, and we should be able to make it back out this time. So, with that, we'll head back to Elfheim and work out where we need to go from there. Okay, we have returned to Elfheim. We are now in a position where we have pretty much all of the items from Matoya's Cave, the Elven Castle, the Western Keep, and Marsh Cave. We do need to go back to Cornelia and get some items that were locked away with the Mystic Key there, as well as in the Temple of Chaos, and then we'll head up to Mount Duergar and see what new information awaits us up there. We'll just quickly go back around here, see if anyone else has anything new to say. One interesting thing as well, a couple of our mages now have access to level 4 spells. We do have enough money to buy a couple potentially as well, so we might do that while we're here. And we did get some new equipment as well. Let's see if any of it... Yeah, the game seems to want to optimise him to the power staff. What was a falchion? Is that a type of sword? Falchion is a sword with a wide blade. It's not as good as the Mithril swords, kind of in any way, so we'll stick with the Mithril sword. the other stuff that we're not using can just be sold, I suppose. Do you have anything to say at the moment?
He awakened at last. Thank you so much.
Yes, we saved the prince, and all is well. I am Prophet. The vision will come to me eventually. I shall wait in meditation until then. Still waiting. Still waiting. What about you?
Armor and weapons made from mithril are strong and powerful.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I've got a couple.
I hear there's a flying ship. It's buried somewhere, and airship is its name.
Its name? It's not a very creative name. It describes what it is, I suppose.
He has awakened at last. Thank you so much. By defeating Astos, you brought peace to all the elves in Elfheim.
Yay! Glad to hear it. Yeah, nobody else seems to have very much to say. Let's very quickly go to the magic shop. The white magic shop here, first of all. What spells do we have? We have Asuna, which I believe cures poison. Less useful than it sounds, I think, considering the regularity with which we can get poisoned and the limited uses of spells. I think that would be a bit of a waste, to be honest. Fear drives foes away in terror. Doesn't sound hugely useful either. Null Ice and Vox, these are all fairly rubbish, to be honest. Not going to spend any money on them just yet. What about the black magic? Surely there's something better in the black magic shop. Yeah, so we've got Sleep 2, which is probably more powerful than Sleep 1, but it does say puts a foe to sleep, so I don't know if it targets like a specific enemy and has a higher chance of being successful. Haste. Now this is one that we do want. We'll take Haste. We will also take Ice 2, I think. I think I'll give Haste to my red mage as well, because Haste is a pretty useful spell. I don't know if he can actually use it yet. He might need to level up a bit more before he gets access to it, but he's got it there nonetheless for when he needs it. Right. With that, we will... do we need to heal up or anything at the moment? We really don't particularly, so let's head back to the continent that we started out on. We need to go back to Castle Cornelia and to the Temple of Chaos and open up the doors that were locked with the Mystic Key. So, once again, we'll catch you over on that side. Okay, so we're back at the Temple of Chaos, almost. We've got a random encounter just outside the front door. Less than convenient. Let's demolish these goblins. Not that we really need to. We won't get enough experience for this to be particularly worthwhile, but it's probably just as fast as running away from them. Assuming they don't all get to attack us, which they do. Right, one more round. That should see these guys off. Goodbye, goblins. Right, as I was saying, we're now heading back into the Temple of Chaos. Now, the doors that were locked were the ones on the right-hand side of this area, so we will go over there. Okay, what is in this door? Again, it is guarded by something. Gargoyles. Gargoyles shouldn't be too much of a threat to us. It's interesting that a lot of these chests, despite the doors being sealed with the Mystic Key, they seem to be guarded by evil for some reason. I'm not quite sure how that has happened, but never mind. Let's get rid of these gargoyles and see what is in this chest. A rune blade. What is a rune blade? Is that good? Is it a good thing? I'm assuming it's a sword of some sort, so it is not as good as the Mithril sword, but it does specifically state that it's effective against spellcasting foes. I'm not really too sure that's going to be worthwhile. So that is Helio up at level 10. Zedram and Heldar are already up at level 10. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. They did level up on the way back to town. So it's only Xantos that's lagging behind us a little bit, as he has been ever since we fought Astos. There's 2 chests in here. Now, I'm going to use some potions on Heldar just before we step up there, as it's very likely we're going to end up in some sort of a battle. Yeah. 3 gargoyles. Do gargoyles count as undead? I'm not entirely sure. We'll try DN and see if it does anything. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I can't remember if I tried this before or not, but... No, they're not undead. No problem, we'll just beat the crap out of them. Nice one, Xantos. There we go. Gargoyles are done. We have a werebane. What the hell is a werebane? The werebane is a sword that is effective against werebeasts. It again, however, has a bit of a drop in attack power. So I don't know if we really need these specialty swords. A gold needle which cures stone. Are we gonna have to fight these gargoyles on the way back out? Yes, we are. And I believe that completes the Temple of Chaos. I'll double check on the list. Item collection. Yeah, we have 6 out of 6 items from the Temple of Chaos. So, next stop is back at Castle Cornelia, where I will see you in just a moment. Okay, we've arrived back in Cornelia. I'm just going to quickly rest at the inn. Make sure everyone is nicely rested up. Sometimes the guy up in the corner up here does have some information for us. Let's see if he has anything to say.
Prophet Lugin left Cornelia saying he was off to find the Crescent Moon. Information flows in when a crystal's shine is restored, but I don't have anything for you now.
Okay, we'll come back then once we have restored the shine to a crystal, see if he has anything else to say. For just now he has nothing. So we shall wander up to the castle here. Now, I think there was a few things that we needed to pick up in here.
I'm honored to stand guard for Castle Cornelia.
Good to know. So, down to this area.
The key has found its rightful master. Now, open the locks. They will provide you with aid for your journey.
We have a saber. A crozier, whatever that is. And a mithril knife. Another mithril knife.
This room is locked with the mystic key.
Not anymore, it's not, buddy. Steel plate. An iron shield. And this looks important. Obtained nitro powder. Now, I seem to recall that might be something that one of the dwarves up in Mount Duergar was looking for. Might be useful up there, so that could be our next destination, to head up in that direction. I remember there was a couple of doors up there that were locked with the mystic key as well, so I think that is our next stop. We'll head up to Mount Duergar, the land of the dwarfs. And bring the guy that was trying to build the canal this nitro powder, see if that's something that will help him out. In the meantime, I think that's a good point to call this the end of the video for the moment. I hope you have enjoyed this so far. If you have, give us a like, leave us some feedback in the comments, let me know what you think. Subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. And thanks again, I hope to see you next time. Catch you later.